Photoshop master, Photoshop master. I'm a Photoshop some people cause I'm a master at Photoshop. Yeah, Photoshop. Welcome to a special edition of Photoshop Master, where we have a stock photo of a guy with his mouth wide open. Now, that is a luxury because we could put anything here. We could put a snake, we could put an apple, we could put, I don't know, you name it. We could put anything there. So we're going to play around with that, and we're going to have multiple products. Let's get started. This photo, he's obviously puking out rainbows, or if you like it the other way, rainbows are going inside of his mouth. I don't know, maybe. Hopefully at the end of that rainbow, there's a pot of gold inside of his mouth. He has rainbows coming out of his mouth, coming out of his eyes or forehead, his ears, and coming out of his butt. Maybe it's a rainbow tail? Perhaps? But most likely, because we could see the rainbow coming out of his mouth, it's probably coming out of his butt too. Every single hole in his body. Now let's do the second photo! So this one, I got a little bit carried away. I wanted to just have him eat a hot dog, right? But now he's eating multiple hot dogs, so I just duplicated all of that. But all that duplicating seemed quite boring. The sky was empty, not a cloud in the sky. So I decided to add a hot dog plane. A hot dog plane with hot dog wings. To be honest, it just looks like a flying hot dog. And if that's not enough, I have a whole bunch of hot dog statues in the background, all varying in different sizes. And they are just waiting in line just to be eaten by this amazing guy. And he is not just amazing, he is the hot dog man. He has hot dogs for arms, he has hot dogs for legs, and he probably has hot dogs for that other thing. And he has a hot dog for a neck, but a face of a human being. That is the hot dog man. This one is just Inception to the max. I started off with just one guy here, and he is eating himself. Okay, that's fine. But then he starts eating smaller versions of himself, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Even to the point I had to make sure this is authentic. So I had to zoom in really closely and be like, yes, he is eating more of him. It's not just gonna be like, oh, stop at like 4. No, he needs to be eating himself until we can no longer see this. So as you can see here, we are getting further and further where you can just see pixels. So look, this little dot, that's one guy. And then there's another guy eating that guy, and so on and so on. Very similar to one I made before, except for this one is a spiral of truth. It is the meaning of life. Have you not seen the spiral of life? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Master. Okay, so these are the 3 photos we have done today. We have done the rainbow one, barfing rainbows, consuming rainbows, whatever you think it is. We have Hot Dog Man here, eating as many hot dogs as he can with a hot dog plane. And also this guy spiraling as he's eating himself. Thank you so much for watching. This was a really long video, so I appreciate you sticking around and seeing the final product of all of these photos. Bye-bye! Photoshop Master out!